You are not stuck or unmotivated. You've just been in the habit of playing small, and no one ever taught you how to break it. But guess what? Playing small is not a personality trait, it's a habit, and habits can be broken. So let's get into why you actually do this and how to stop. I'm Letitia, and around here we talk all things self love, identity, and main character energy because 10 times out of 10, the reason you are here is because you've been the responsible one. You've been the one to initiate everything, who makes everybody else's world go round while all of your needs and your dreams sit patiently in the background on the sidelines. But we are no longer allowing that to happen. Around here, we step into our main character era. So let's really talk about what is behind playing small. I will never forget the moment I realized I was playing small. I was in a conference room and I knew I had something to say, but I downplayed it. Instead, I let others speak, thinking someone else will say it better than me. And it was in that moment I realized I was playing below my potential. And it was in that moment of not sharing my voice that it was my red flag that, like, hey, you're playing small, babe. It was my red flag letting me know that I was afraid of being seen. I see this happen all the time with my clients. They don't speak up or share their voice. They would rather not express their needs for a fear of being seen as doing too much or having too high of standards, or your expectations are out of this world, and they decide not to really chase their dreams or the things that they really want to do because they have this fear of being seen as starting small. Or they decide that their dreams are just not as important as the responsibilities that they have right now. I also see women stay planning, you stay preparing, but never really taking action. You know what I mean? Like, let's go ahead and let's take another course. Let's buy the next new membership because we're going to really learn how to do everything and not take any action. Ooh, guilty, been there, done that. I'm just throwing myself all ways out here, okay? So, no shade, no judgment. I too have done this so many times. It's easy to stay playing small because it's safe here. And so many times we are playing it small because we're playing it safe. Our nervous system has been conditioned to feel safe here in this space. It's quiet, we're low key, we're out of the way. And that sense of safety has caused you to make a habit of playing small. And that's exactly what it is. It's just a habit of not following your desire to actually build something new for yourself or try something new or use your voice to share your ideas, your perspectives, your feelings or emotions, or just what you need and want. And that fear of rejection for just showing up, being your whole, true, authentic self. It's that fear of being judged for just being who you are. But, friend, if you never show anyone who you really are, how can they really love you for who you are? How can people enjoy you for who you are? How can people really be able to know and connect with you if you're not really willing to show them who you are? And that fear of not belonging is often another thing that keeps us playing small. Because if we don't belong and if we're not accepted, then what are we even doing all of this for? I know that feeling all too well. And it is okay to have this level of awareness. And knowing what we know now, let's talk about how we actually stop playing small. And if you're watching this right now and already you're starting to feel tension build up, no worries. We're going to take it slow, and I'm with you every step of the way. Building up this as a habit means that we have an opportunity to create new habits, because that sense of approval that we've been looking for outside of ourselves is actually the alignment we need to be looking for within ourselves. This is what it is all about. If you really want to stop playing small, it is being okay with releasing the approval of others and instead choosing the alignment within you. So let's say you have an opportunity to speak your voice, or you are known for being the one who is always there. You always answer your phone and you always say yes when someone asks you for help. Well, instead of saying yes immediately, what if you just took a pause for the cause and checked in with yourself? Check in and see how this request feels in your body. Do you feel at ease? Or do you instantly feel this rush of energy that feels chaotic? Does this automatically make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up because you're already thinking about all of the things that are going to be required of you? And you already have agreed to do so many other things because you've already have responsibilities that you've agreed to do. So take a pause for the cause and recognize what is showing up in your body. Does it feel like a full body yes? Like you're so excited and joyful to take on this new task? Or does it feel like a chaotic frenzy is going on and already your mind is swirling and you're feeling overwhelmed? Take note, because that is your body speaking to you. It is letting you know what's a yes and what's a no for you. But so many times we will dismiss what's coming up for us because we want to be approved of. And instead, what I'm inviting you to do is to choose the alignment that's showing up within your body. And if you take a pause for the cause, instead of just giving that knee-jerk yes reaction, taking a pause for the cause allows you to feel your way into your yes or your no. And it also gives you a chance to check your capacity, check your calendar and see what you already have going on, because we are no longer in the season of stretching ourselves thin. We are no longer in the season of running ourselves ragged, trying to do for everyone else when you are not being who you need to be to have your dreams come true. So instead of seeking that approval from outside of yourself, seek the alignment within. Take a pause for the cause and be okay with just accepting the invitation. Just say, thank you so much for thinking of me and inviting me. Let me check and see what I have going on, and I'll get back to you. Taking that pause for the cause just allows you some space and time, because if you're like me, everything feels like a yes in the moment because you're having a good mood, you're having a great time, you want to help everyone. But don't you want to do that with a level of excellence? Don't you want to show up for the people that you love with a full heart and giving the best of yourself? Well, you can't do that if you are saying yes to everything and running yourself on empty. So instead, take a pause for the cause Accept the invitation with gratitude. Be grateful that they thought of you. Be thoughtful that they are choosing to partner up with you on something. But that does not mean that you have to say yes. It does not mean that you can't take time for yourself to just check in and see what's going on. And then from that place, make your decision. If it's in alignment with how it feels for you and what you already have going on that you've already committed to, if at that time it still feels like a yes, then go for it. But if it feels like a no, that is okay too. Sometimes saying no to people opens them up to have even greater support than what you are currently able to offer. And that doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you high maintenance. It doesn't make you any of those things. It makes you a person who checks in with yourself and operates from alignment and not just constantly seeking approval that may or may not be genuine or in your best interest anyway. How about we check in with ourselves and we operate from an aligned place? Because when you start doing that, now you have your internal approval. Now you approve of you. And guess what? When you start approving of you, you don't need anyone else's approval because you're good. You already got you. And guess what? That, my friend, is main character energy. It is being aligned with what is best for you. It is having that own internal approval because when you have that level of self reassurance, you don't need anything from anyone else because you've already filled up your cup and your cup is already overflowing. Oh, that was good. Oh, love that. Now, as you are on this journey, remember that breaking the habit of playing small is not a flip of a switch. It is not going to happen overnight. You are not going to build confidence overnight. But when you see those opportunities show up where you have the chance to play small or choose yourself, I invite you to take that opportunity to choose yourself. Because every time you choose yourself, especially in those moments when the old you would have disappeared or tucked herself away to focus on everyone else, it's in those moments when you choose you. That's how you break that habit of playing small. It is giving yourself permission to expand and you accept yourself as you expand. It's you granting yourself permission that expansion is okay. And the more that you do that, the safer it begins to feel for you to step into your expansion. This was so good. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if it resonated with you, please make sure that you subscribe because this is just the beginning of conversations like this. And we need to be talking more about this because it is okay for you to recognize that something within you has to change. And the moment that you have that piece of awareness, that's just the first step. And we will take the next step confidently together. And if you're not feeling confident yet, it's okay. You can borrow mine until you have your own. Ooh, friend, I can't wait to see you in the next video. In the meantime, drop me a comment below and let me know where you are choosing to take up more space in your life. I can't wait to take. Oh, excuse me. I can't wait. I get so excited sometimes that my words, they beat me before I get there. But I can't wait to connect with you in the comments. There we go. All right, friend. I'll see you soon.